Before we jump right into it, I ask that you consider subscribing. It seems that 99.5% of all my viewers aren't subscribed. If you like the content and want to see more car videos, subscribe and hit the little bell icon. I don't do boring vlog style videos that last over 10 minutes just for ad revenue. I get right into it and make videos in hopes that you learn something new. So consider subscribing. It's free. Yo, hey guys, it's me again, and today I'll be showing you the V2 Euro taillights that I got from S550 Euros. Now, I've been wanting to get some Euro taillights for a while now to spice up the rear end of my car. I had been using my tinted OEM taillights that were tinted by the previous owner up until I got pulled over for them. I was literally driving speed limit behind a bunch of traffic, minding my own business, when a motorcycle cop gets behind me out of nowhere. And I'm pretty sure you know the feeling when you know you're about to get pulled over. Well, long story short, the cop told me that it was a hazard for them being too dark, but we all know that's cap. Mustang taillights are LED and the brake lights are very bright even when tinted. So I used this as an excuse just to buy some Euro taillights for my Mustang. Now, my cousin Jared, who recently showed me some new taillights on S550euros.com, had bought these V2 Euros. I knew I had to get them when I saw the pictures online. These things look like they came out in the year 2055. So I contacted S550 Euros and they hooked me up with a discount and free expedited shipping. If I get my own discount code, I'll be sure to post it and pin it in the comments below. Now, after they arrived a week later, I got to installing them real quick. Now, replacing the taillights on the S550 Mustangs is pretty easy and should take like 10 minutes. That is, unless you have the shaker subwoofer in the trunk like I do. If you have the sub, you're going to need some Torx bits to move it out of the way to get access to the taillights. If you don't have the optional subwoofer, then all you really need is a basic socket set. First, you take off the big thumb screws that hold on the plastic trunk panel. After that, you can move the trunk liner by pulling it or by popping off the clips. This gives you access to the three 10mm nuts that hold the taillights in place. Take them off and unclip the harness to remove the taillights. Now, you're going to need to do two small things before installing the new taillights. Take off the included 10mm nuts and transfer over the top piece of the taillight from your old ones. The top piece just pops off fairly easily and can be removed with a trim removal tool. After that, reinstall the hardware and you're good to go. So what do I think about these new V2 Euros? Well, they look awesome. The rear end of my car is going to look amazing when the whole car is the same color. Now, these taillights look a lot different from the regular Euro taillights. These have a lot of white to them, as nearly the whole lights and everything on the inside is white. With the regular Euros, they are pretty much just clear. Some people might not want these simply because the white does not match the color or theme of their car. That is pretty understandable, so S550 Euros does sell a smoked version of these taillights. Now for some of the negatives, and that is well with the fitment. Now, the fitment isn't off by a huge amount, but enough for someone with an eagle eye to notice and complain about. There is a little panel gap where the taillight meets the deck lid panel. Now, the OEM ones still had a panel gap, but not as big as these. My whole fingertip can pretty much fit inside the gap, but it's not really noticeable from afar. Also, the construction of the taillights doesn't feel as premium as the OEM ones. The OEM ones seem to be made out of a bit sturdier plastic, but that's probably the case as is with all other aftermarket taillights anyway. Another thing that might be concerning is the brightness of the taillights. In direct sunlight, it's noticeably dimmer than the OEM ones, and I'm pretty sure the smoked ones are even worse. Fortunately, I really don't care about these minor things, and I'm going to keep these on my Mustang for a long time. Are these little complaints deal breakers? Absolutely not. Like I said, pretty much all aftermarket taillights are going to suffer from these unless you buy ones from Ford themselves. So at the end of the day, if you want new taillights, these things aren't going to stop you if you made up your mind already. Just know that these V2 Euros look different from everyone else's, which is good. One thing about Mustangs is that pretty much everyone copies each other's builds and they all look the same. People add a performance pack or GT350 spoiler along with tinted taillights or Euros and call it a day. These taillights make your Mustang look unique and different, and that's what I like most about these taillights. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check these out for yourself. I'll go ahead and leave a pinned comment if I get a discount code or something for you guys, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Mustang videos. Let me know about what you guys think down in the comments below. I guess that's better for this video. See you guys later. Peace.